You are living the same day over and over again, and you know it. You wake up, go through the motions, and you wonder why nothing ever changes. Well, I'm here to tell you why. It's because you're addicted to your past, and until you break that addiction, you are going nowhere. So, if you're ready to face the harsh truth and finally do something about it, then keep watching. If not, then please enjoy another video. So, first, let's get real about presence. Everyone talks about being present like it's some magical solutions to all your problems. But here's the thing, most of you don't even know what being present means. You're too busy replaying the past or worrying about the future to actually live in the moment. And guess what? That's exactly why you're stuck. Paying attention is a skill. You may be failing at it. I don't know. It's like you're nodding along, you know what I mean? Pretending to listen. You're doing all the body language stuff. But your mind is in another dimension. You can't build a new reality on a foundation of distraction. So wake up and start paying attention or stay stuck in your loop. That's your choice. Because the truth is, being present is not just about being physically there. It's about being mentally and emotionally engaged. It's about engaging all your senses. It's about immersing yourself in the now, not letting your mind wander to the mistakes of yesterday or the worries of tomorrow. When you're not present, you're not living, you're merely existing. And existing isn't enough if you want to transform your life. Now, let's talk about the real reason you're not changing. You're addicted to being you. You're addicted to being you. By the time you are 35 years old, 95% of who we are is a set of memorized behaviors, emotional reactions, and we've built an identity and programming. So you're a walking and talking program, and we don't even know it. If you are not being defined by a vision of the future, then you're just a slave to your past. And that's why it's so hard to change. Because your brain is a record of everything you've experienced. And if you keep replaying those memories, you're going to keep creating the same reality. And it's time to break the habit of being yourself or accept that maybe nothing will ever change. Think about it. Every morning you wake up and immediately start thinking about all the problems. You think about the same old stories as before, the same old complaints, maybe the same resentments, and the same old fears. Literally as soon as you wake up, right? Oh my gosh, it's me. I feel like myself now. We check our phones, we see the same old notifications, we feel the same emotions while we're checking through them. We're living in a loop. And this is what the definition of karma is. It's all because you are addicted to your past. Now, breaking this habit requires a conscious effort to redefine who you are. It means letting go of stories you've been telling yourself and creating a new story. It means stepping into the unknown and embracing that yucky, icky feeling of change. And honestly, it's not easy, but it's necessary for transformation. Because when you think a new thought, you create a new neural connection in your brain. And this is how neuroplasticity works. Your brain literally is changing as you learn and experience new things. But to truly change, you need to marry a clear intention with an elevated emotion. That's from Dr. Joe Dispenza. If you're trying to create a new future with the same emotions tied to your past, I don't know. I've tried that before and that was doomed to fail. You need to feel new emotions. You need to feel the emotions of your future reality now. And that's why the present moment is so important. You got to go back to homeostasis first, because that's where the magic happens. And Dr. Joe says when you combine a clear intention with an elevated emotion, you are broadcasting a new electromagnetic signature into the field. And then you're literally drawing your future to you. That stuff is legit. But here's the catch. Most of you are trying to change your life with the same mindset that you created your current reality. I was so guilty of that. We're trying to think our way to a new life without changing how we feel. And that's why you're stuck. You need to be a master of your emotions. So you can actually feel the emotions of your future reality now. You need to embody the person you want to become and not just think about it. Let's be real, emotions are powerful, but most of you are using them wrong. Emotions are the language of the subconscious mind, and it's not repetition. How do I know this? Because I don't need to keep traumatizing you repeatedly to traumatize you. All you need is one huge emotional reaction, and it is now branded in your being. Okay? And that's how emotions keep you anchored to your past if you're not careful. But they can also be the fuel for your transformation. Because when you feel gratitude, joy, love, now you're in a state of receivership. Now you're in a powerful state. You are open to new possibilities and new realities. But if you're stuck in anger, resentment, guilt, or fear, you're just reinforcing your current reality. So stop using your emotions as an excuse to stay stuck and start using them as a tool for change. And look, I know they're addictive, but once you break free from those emotions, your body will be liberated and it will be thanking you. And it feels so good. The key is to become aware of your emotions and how they're affecting your thoughts and actions. Are you letting your emotions control you? Are you using them to propel you for the future? Are you stuck in the cycle of negative emotions? Are you cultivating positive emotions that align with your future? See, you just pick. It's a choice. To change your life, you need to change your emotional state. You need to cultivate new emotions. So if you've been feeling negative emotions for quite a while, then maybe it's start practicing cultivating elevated emotions that align with your future vision. You need to feel the emotions of your future reality now, and that's going to create the new electromagnetic signature and draw your future to you. So let's talk about that. Let's talk about creating your future. To do this, I use the formula of my mentor, Dr. Joe Dispenza. First, you need to become nobody, no one, no thing, nowhere, in no time. And I call this the ego or the identity death. You need to transcend your current reality and enter the quantum field of infinite possibilities. The quantum field is a realm of infinite possibilities, and it's where your future self already exists. And it is the birthplace of everything physical. This is where creation happens. This is where you can create your new future, free from any limitations of your past. But it requires, listen carefully, a willingness to let go of your current identity and embrace the unknown. It requires a willingness to step into the void and trust that your future self is waiting for you on the other side. Now, for me, that looks like a strong emotional conviction to literally let go of everything that I'm attached to in this 3D reality and dive in headfirst into the unknown. Because when you're in this state, you are no longer defined by your past. You're free to create a new future. You are no longer a victim of your environment. You stop blaming people. You are the creator of your reality. But if you're not willing to let go of your current identity, then it's going to be hard for you to get there. So there you have it. That's the brutal truth that no one talks about personal transformation. And it's not easy. It requires you to face those parts of yourself that you've literally been avoiding. It requires you to let go of your past and step into the unknown. But if you're willing to do the work, the rewards, so worth it. And remember, this is a journey, not a destination. It takes practice and dedication and discipline. But the power to change your life is all in your hands. So why not start today? Be present, be aware, and be the creator of your own reality.